Welcome back to the Bumper Breakfast. Joining us on the show this morning from the Alaba International Market, and of course, a member of the Lagos State Market Advisory Council is Comrade Chinedu Ukato. Comrade, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing today? Good to have you. I'm Tomisi. This is Kayode.
Good, Kayode.
Good to have you on the show.
Now, let's talk. So many news, have passed around on social media to explain exactly what took place at the Alaba market just a couple of weeks ago. Can you tell us briefly what happened?
Okay, thank you very much. It's good I'm here. For some time now, I've been doing some press release, trying to give a true position of what really happened.
Yes.
But first of all, let me start with a proper introduction of myself. I'm not from Alaba International. I am the Secretary General of an organization called the Nilamaka Progressive Markets Association, an umbrella body of the major markets in Lagos.
Okay.
And by the special grace of God, sometime last year I was appointed by His Excellency Mr. Governor of Lagos State as a member of Lagos State Market Advisory Council to interface between those major markets and Lagos State government.
Okay.
Great.
Under that capacity, I'm here to talk about this.
Okay.
Great.
Now, what happened in Alaba International Market, most of the times, little things like this is being overhyped or escalated beyond their proportion.
Exactly.
The issue is like, it has been a recurring issue, but it's just like this time around, it got out of hand that the traders and the Alaba leadership decided to, handle it diplomatically, actively, so that it won't escalate. But unfortunately, some people who want to eat out of problems or whatever decided to make it so. There has been this issue of touting. In fact, it's not even peculiar to Alaba, it's in every major market now.
In the country or just in Lagos?
Lagos, the challenges we are facing right now.
Okay.
Now, for some time, Alaba International traders have been complaining about this multiple taxation, extortion of money. You heard about the tanker drivers on
Yes.
bus drivers on strike
Yes,
sometimes.
exactly.
So they've been discussing about it in front of the market. Some people will stand there, block the road, and be collecting money.
Okay, I think I was
And,
witnessed that at Aspanda a couple of months last year.
Yes, there's even this correspondent. So when sometimes this market women, in fact, you can't even go to Alaba International before now. You can't even, and it's affecting their trade. If you can't go there, if you cannot even, how can you buy? How can they sell?
Exactly.
So they've been complaining to the authorities. And market authorities under the control of local government.
Okay.
But I don't know whether those who have taken the job of local government. Okay. So at the point, they started with threats, molesting their traders. In fact, they got to a point that even they go inside, if you buy goods, you are coming out, they have to collect money from you. And if you collect money with the high cost of things, they collect money from you, will come tomorrow and buy. So what prompted this one is that they decided to mount another 2 points directly in front of the market.
Wow.
On the entrance of the market. And the leadership of the market now.
Is it with the authorization of the Lagos State government?
From what we gathered so far, I don't think it's the authorization. But, for some time, a lot of 2 points. Some will claim this, some will say they are from this union, some will say from this union.
Yeah.
This time around, the people involved say they are from park management.
Okay.
But over time, we know it's Aboro, blah, blah, blah. But this
So
time,
they were not from the park management itself.
what they said this time around is that they're from the park management.
Okay.
But I can't really say for sure it's the
If
government
it is
that will
true,
answer whether it's park management or not
or
park
otherwise,
management.
okay.
But for some time, even before the creation of park management, there had been something like that.
Oh.
So whether these guys are
solved
metamorphosed, so I can't really say.
Okay. So they've always been in existence.
Yeah, they've only been in existence. And they've been tolerating it. I mean, the traders have been living, but there's a time you shake hand and you get past where you're supposed to shake and you get out of hand. So this goes out of hand and they said, no, if you bring your goods, containers, before you get to the market, you spend a whole lot of money.
Yes.
And that's the most of these importers who convert this into their selling pricing, and it will affect the consumers and the buyers.
Exactly.
So they said this thing is getting out of hand. Everything is increasing, and this thing is increasing. It's telling on the traders, and even those, you open your shop, you bring your goods, nobody's coming to buy. And at the same time, you're exploiting this, and they said, no, we are not saying we are not going to pay if it is legitimate. We are going to pay the statutory whatever. That is their agreement. And now, if I have to pay for a container here, and at the same going forward, I pay another one going for the same thing. That is multiple taxation.
Definitely.
And we don't even know where the funds are going
To.
They now said, okay, this thing you want to put here, we don't want it. Leave the market. We don't want any encumbrance on the road to one because the whole place is blocked. We want a free access to the market. Leave the market.
Which
Leave
makes
this
sense.
environment. You can go to some other places and collect. They don't say don't collect. They know
But
as much as
don't stay.
whether they're saying it's illegal or not.
Or
The
otherwise.
leadership don't say don't collect. What they are saying is leave the market, leave the access road, let our customers be able to come and
Able to
buy.
access the market.
Now, when they said no, they now reported to local government chairman. What is the right thing they're supposed to do?
Okay.
When they reported to the local government chairman, officially they informed me. In my official capacity, they informed me, and I advised that they should report first to the local government chairman. And local government chairman advised that he will call, they should sit there so that he will call for a meeting. And this thing happened on 18th of October.
Okay.
And the meeting is supposed to take place on the 19th of October.
Okay.
To their surprise, they're coming out that morning, you saw a whole lot of people, thugs mobilized. Early in the morning, chanting war songs, threatening with a lot of. So that was what led to
The crisis that
So,
happened.
and when they don't know where it's coming from, and it's only a tree that will say they want to
course.
strike and you stand. So when this thing happened, from what the President General told me, he wasn't even in the market.
Okay.
He was called upon and he advised everybody to shut down and remain inside the market to avoid reprisal. Because, if you don't do like that, most of the traders can react and you know
Yes.
what will lead to.
Of course.
So
of
they
course.
managed it maturely and they told him so. But on the course of that, when we lost one life,
Wow.
and
That's so sad.
people were
A trader
scampering, people were scampering,
a trader.
a trader.
Oh my
So
God.
people were scampering for safety and every other thing. And on the course
so
of
sad.
the, umbroglio, somebody is supposed to injure
Of
or whatever.
course. Of course.
So and there were sporadic shootings, which I can't
They were
really.
carrying guns.
Were the police on ground? So
Yes,
Hold
I
on.
wasn't.
Was the sporadic shooting from the
That
boys?
is what they said because
From
I
the
wasn't.
boys or from the...
from the park management,
We
No,
can
it's
really
not Park Moment,
what-
from the touts.
From what is going on, the people that were terrorizing them were carrying guns, and according
Exactly
to this,
the
and they were
point.
carrying guns, and they were carrying weapons
On that particular morning,
on
the
that particular
19th.
morning. Yes, that's what the leadership said, and that's what prompted them to say the market should be closed, avoid casualties. Okay.
So how come somebody still died? Did the person die from gunshot wound?
One matter is only the autopsy or the hospital can confirm because I know
Okay,
they
they've
took
not
the man-
given you a report
No,
about
I've not collected the report of whatever
Okay,
happened
happened.
that led to the death.
Chinedu, let's fast forward a little bit. I want to go to how the government came into this crisis
Okay.
and what was done.
Okay, yes, the government came into me because when I had that thing, when they went to local government chairman, and I think local government chairman will advise them on the need to, to petition a higher authority. And when I saw that the thing is getting out of hand, I have to quickly, in my official capacity, I have to quickly get across to we don't have the ministry that in charge of markets in Lagos is Ministry of Local Government and Community Affairs. For
Okay.
now, we don't have a substantive commissioner. What we
Okay.
have is the special advisor.
Okay.
So I have to get across to the special advisor, that is Honorable Roberts.
Okay.
So, and he reacted swiftly, and I showed him pictures, and I said, the government cannot wait
So this.
when this is. So
this
we need to
escalates.
move in and know exactly what is happening. And the man being a workaholic person and somebody who always have a spontaneous reaction to issues like this, and he reacted upon like telling me that what is really the situation. I said the real situation on ground that you need to be on the side. Let's see what is going on and see how to stop it. By that time, as I was talking, the market has been shut down.
Okay.
And by that time, the security men have moved in.
Okay.
And the Alaba traders, the leadership have shut down the market.
The market itself.
So the security agencies, whatever,
Were already in
they've
charge.
taken over. So he now promised to come down. So the next day, we scheduled to have a meeting. He asked me to call the leadership of the 17 sectional heads in Alaba because they have 17 sectional heads that
Okay.
comprises Alaba Amalgamated.
Okay.
Comprising of Igbos, Yorubas, and Hausas.
And all of the
So
all
that
of the
is 17
sects.
sectional
Yeah.
heads. So where the terrain where the Igbos are controlling, they're in charge. Where the Yorubas are controlling, they're in charge. But all of them formed an amalgamation. That is Alaba
Okay.
Amalgamated Traders Association.
Okay.
So when I called them that night, I said, you people should wait for me in your secretary that I'm coming. Let's see a way out. Because part of my guidelines in this operation is to maintain peace and harmony and advise
Definitely.
government properly
On
how we can
what's-
be having a peaceful coexistence and facilitate trade properly. So what I did was to inform them, and they obeyed, and I got there that morning
Did
He
the
had
essay
an
come?
appointment for 10 o'clock. Yes, they kept to time. He was there at 10 o'clock prompt. He was there. So we moved into local government secretariat, and we all held meeting there with the local government chairman.
Okay.
But before he came, he assured me that he's going to interact with the other people.
Okay.
I want to find a permanent solution
To
as
the
directed in
crisis.
Mr. Governor. So this is because the thing is really disturbing.
Yes.
So when we came in that morning, myself, I led the Alaba International Market traders. I led them to the place in the local government headquarters, and the local government chairman was there. So to God be the glory, I told them, well, this meeting was at my instance. Is to make peace and let all report to Mr. Governor, because what the man needs in Lagos is peace.
It's peace.
So we went there after, the SA sued for peace,
Okay.
and advised everybody to exercise restraint and let us see how we resolve the matter.
Forge away.
And he asked the traders, are you people allowed? They said, yeah, they shut the market and they are not going to open. I mean, the leadership, till this matter is resolved. That even if it takes them 1 year to remain shut, that they are ready to sacrifice. But it's enough is enough. It's an said, okay, the best thing is for us to move to the scene.
Okay.
We all moved to the scene. In fact, on getting to the scene, he was infuriated by what he saw. Because he even saw some places where, even there was a place where somebody was sleeping under one canopy and broken bottles and everywhere. But they see order that the guy should be arrested immediately. The Alaba leadership were complaining and alleging that same places where they pack their weapons and everything. A lot of shanties, illegal structures, everything. And in fact, the man ordered that everything should be evacuated
Demolished.
And then he told local government chairman that everything, in fact, right there the operation started. We started demolishing most of the shanty structures on
To make sure that there is clarity, you can see.
Exactly, you can see. So that was what happened that day. But before then, the SA said, we are going to have a meeting. That was on a Thursday. This happened on a Thursday. On a Friday.
Yes.
He said, we're going to have a meeting on a Monday.
Okay.
And he want to invite all the security agencies, all the stakeholders, all the interested parties in that matter to put a permanent solution to that matter. So lo and behold, after that incident, on Monday, we all converged. Alaba traders and the other group of people who said they are the park management.
Of
anyway,
course.
the police were there, the army were there, the DSS were there, the civil defense were there, myself, and then, some of the directors from the government was, the local governments, we all gathered. And we discussed about it. And that was where I learned that the guy who spoke on behalf said they are from park management.
Okay.
And they even said there that the women selling on the road there, that they, because the SA asked them, who authorized the women and all this to be selling on the road and all this? And he said they met them there and they hijacked it and was collecting the money. So that was when the agent said, who authorized you to hijack? Please stop hijacking. So these are the kind of hijacking we are talking about.
So basically, they were running a government of their own.
Yes, of course.
Under the guise of being authorized.
Of course. And then they told them who authorized you. Because before you know it, you will say my government authorized you.
Yeah.
He said, please stop hijacking. But for peace to reign, we need to streamline this. And if you're from park management authorities, okay, fine. Park management committee, yes, okay. The government recognizes you, and then you cannot be collecting tolls at the same time from different spots.
Definitely.
What we need to do now, if this one that nobody authorizes, we don't want to see anybody selling on that road again. Local government takes action. That one was agreed on.
Okay.
On the issue of collection, Alaba people now said, for peace to reign, they are not against paying anything, but arbitrary increment and multiple taxation is not the wrong one.
You can't stay in multiple places and collect
so far the money
passports.
is going, the government said, now we only agree on 3 points.
Okay.
3 points,
Spots.
3 locations, 3 spots
Okay.
for collection. One at Vokes,
Okay.
one at Sabo,
Okay.
the other one has a place they call Sunny Bus Stop.
Okay.
And the agreement is that if you're bringing in a container, getting to Vokes, there's a particular amount you pay.
Okay.
And once you pay, you don't pay it any other place.
Okay.
For vehicles coming all the way from Cotonou side or whatever, you pay at Sabo.
Okay.
And you don't pay at any other place.
Okay.
Then they have.
But there is a ticket or something that would show that you've paid.
Yes, of course, they need to work out on that because that is a part of the problem. Because most of these things, they do it without ticket. Somebody will come and mark something in your vehicle. So
And they
this
say
things need to be streamlined and they have ticket.
Okay.
We are coming to that. Then the one they call Sunny, there's a place they have warehouses. Well, that one, some vehicle load.
Okay.
Then if they load, I'm going out of Alaba.
Okay.
They pay.
Okay.
Not
So they
those
pay at
coming
Sony.
inside. Sony. For those who load and going out.
Okay.
These things were clearly stated,
Okay.
and everybody understood that.
So is the Alaba market open now?
Yes. So immediately after that, we all agreed that we were going to sign it as an agreement. All the relevant agencies, government, myself, the government chairman will be signatory to that agreement.
Has that been done?
And I'm coming after that. Who said?
Our
The
time is
government
fast
said
spent.
they are now going to meet
Okay.
to look at the particular amount that will be
That will
paid,
be
because
paid.
that is the issue.
Okay.
Signing an agreement and somebody will now go and increase whatever.
The money
so now
sometime.
said we have to look into that, then agree so
On
there
the
won't be
said
problem.
amount.
It was on that note that the LC now said, know fully well that it's not the government that closed the market. And nobody that you say, yes, we shut down the market. But now, are you ready to open the market? They say, yes, now that agreement has been reached, that they are going to announce to their people to open the market. So immediately we left that very place. They went to their market and
they
did a
opened.
press conference and announced to the traders to open market. Market
Okay.
opened the next day.
Okay.
But some issues, some gray area issues we're having, the agreement has not been really signed.
By all
But
parties.
it was agreed on principle, but it has not been really signed by all parties.
By all
As I'm
parties,
talking
which
to
has
you.
to be done.
Yes, as I'm talking to you, the reasons. Because the Ministry of Transport, who supervises the parks, summoned them for a meeting, or invited them for a meeting, so to say. And what they actually went there to discuss was this issue of the amount to be collected.
Very key.
And the other people came. As at the last time, I didn't go with them because it's not
Okay.
my. As at the last time, when they reported back to me that they couldn't reach any particular agreement.
Maybe you need to also
And now-
go into that so that that could be resolved quickly.
Yes, now I think they told them to come today or yesterday to
Okay.
fine tune that, because last time they went everywhere. But for now, this is the situation. There are still peace.
Okay.
But we are still having some issues. But they are complaining that the fees they are charging, like maybe they say don't collect from here, you now go and package somewhere.
So you now mount everything together and
So
collect
these
it
are
from
the
one
things
spot.
we hope that will resolve.
So the moment the amount is stipulated, everybody will be at
Everybody
peace.
will be, and then whoever that is obeyed, that's what we said. The security
Exactly.
agencies will deal with the person decisively.
Exactly.
And,
But let-
And
let
there
me-
has to be a
let me
ticket.
ask you
But
this
Kayode,
final-
we need to
okay.
go.
Okay.
We need
All
to
right.
go.
All
Our
right.
time is fast spent. Oh, because I would have loved to, once the amount of money is confirmed,
Yes,
make sure there is a ticket as well
exactly.
that will stipulate that this person has
Exactly.
paid.
Yeah, that paid.
You know,
So
and it
another
should be
person won't
dated.
come and block the person and
Exactly.
say,
And it
pay
should be
and
and it should be dated.
Exactly.
So that the person too will not say, I paid yesterday. It
Yes,
is still the same.
Exactly. So no party will cheat the other one.
You understand. Well, thank you so much, Comrade Chinedu Ukati, for joining us on the show this morning. Comrade Chinedu is a member of the Lagos State Market Advisory Council, and he's been here this morning to clarify certain news about the crisis that erupted at Alaba International Market about 3 weeks ago. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much.
We'll take another commercial break. When we come back, this one is from the trade fair. Remember, the Lagos International Trade Fair is on right now at the TBS. This message is coming from one of the customers from there. After that, we'll be talking with Imani.